Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Kyle from Minted in History, and I'm going to show everyone here the most favorite pinnacle, prestige, and all whatnot from my collection right here. And if you have not seen the past videos, please go check this out before you're watching this one because I don't want to spoil this for you. You can check those out here in the link below or also up here in the little card up there. Part 1 and 2 of this little adventure here of my most favorite absolute wonderful coins from my collection. Go check those out and then come back and watch this one because you're missing a lot if you don't. But if you choose to stay, this here, everyone, is my most favorite piece from my collection. I just call this, this is one of the rarest coin collector pieces in the world. There's only 264,000 of these possible in the world to make. And due to things like melting and the whole melting silver down or reclaiming it, there's even fewer of these in existence than one can even imagine. But this, everyone, is my 100% complete Winged Head Liberty Dime collection. All the way from 1916 all the way up to 1945. And you know what else? I even have the Micro S. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at these while we're here. Everyone, I know you're right there. It is right there. It's almost a spoiler to show it to you all of a sudden. But that is 100% in fact the 1916D. The legendary, the mythical, right there. The highly sought after 1916D. This one actually grades in a grade of around AG3. If I recall, the price I paid for this was less than $500. But I think it's gone up in price. As with everything, as with most coins, that was just everything in the world going up in value. The numismatic quality of coins, it pays an arm and a leg to get some coins these days for some stuff that used to cost a fraction of that several years ago. But absolutely love these coins. I try to get the best I can for my collection. And I am still looking. I am still looking for ways to improve this collection, all the way from coin trades to just everything. Just coin trades. I will even sell some of these coins to get one better coin and then just upgrade the other coins later. But I do try to just replace out one of these for a better one, and so I don't have a hole in my collection. Because nothing worse than having a nearly complete collection and you just have that gaping hole in the set, and it's just like, oh my gosh, the set's not complete anymore. And it's kind of those things. The lighting. Sorry about the lighting. I'm trying to do this with a miniature octopus tripod. But right there, that 1920 is actually quite nice condition. Probably close to AU, maybe even mint state. I think that might actually be Unk. But definitely super happy with my collection. I'll go ahead and show you some of my key dates that I have besides the 1916. Hey everybody, right there it is, 1921 Philadelphia Strike. Let's check those mintages. The mintage of that 1916D. Let's take a look at that one. That one has the mere mintage of 264,000 ever made, which is staggering. That's a staggeringly small number. And then our 1921, that has a mintage of 1,230,000, followed by the 21D, which is barely even came close to that one either. 1,080,000. It's just incredible, like how few of these were actually made into the scale of the just the size of the U.S. and the overall mintages that surrounded those years. I mean, just look at those other mintages. 1920, 59 million. Like it's incredible. It's like, gosh. But here they are. We have those. We actually have all of them. We have the 21D as well. We have all of them actually. They're But there really is something else, though, in obtaining these in the condition that they're in is actually quite a feat to behold as well. If I recall, I got this one. I believe I got this one from a trade with a YouTuber several years ago. And this one here, the 21D. Go ahead and zoom in for you. I don't see a reason why I can't. That one there is fine condition. Probably, I know it doesn't look fine condition, but the back is what I'm going by. The front is probably more of a VG. I mean, a fine or VG. But yeah, whatever I'm trying to say, that's a nice coin too, and I'm glad it's in the collection. That 23 is looking mighty fine. Now, I don't have error coins from the Mercury Dimes. The only error coin I actually have is the 45S, Micro S. But definitely see, here's a semi-key date as well. The 26S. I think it's a semi-key date from what I recall. Yes, indeedy, the 26S is a semi-key date of 1,520,000. Right there. And you want to see some more semi-key dates? 1930S, 1931, 1931D, and 1931S. Also, I want to go ahead and put this in here. I know some of you are wondering if that 1916D I showed you is legit, if it's actually real. And it is. And I'll show you. But first, here is that 1917 that was from earlier. It's actually got some quite nice rainbow toning on it. I'm happy with that one. But here's the 1916. First of all, let's orient ourselves to where on the page that 1916 actually is. And it is right there. So, there's the 1916 right here, where my thumb is. That's the 1916. So, if you flip over the book, you should see the 1916 Denver Mint. Right there. There it is, 1916D. And as you can see, that condition is probably right around an AG3 due to the rim just melting into the lettering. So there it is, 1916D. So yeah, we have the rest of these here too. They're probably not super interesting to everyone. But, you know, hey, if you want to continue seeing these, then hey, stick around because they got more of these. We got more coins. Are any of these interesting, these mintages? Let's see. I'd say the only real one that had a super low mintage after 1931S would probably be like the 1938 and such. 1934D had a pretty low mintage. So yeah, 1934D, this one right here. That one's got a lower mintage. You can probably tell by the condition of it. That's just how it goes with Mercury Dimes. The lower mintages, it's a whole lot harder to get a nicer looking one. But as you can see, as the mintages go up, it's easier and easier to get a nicer looking Mercury Dime. Just gander around all those, and I know you can't help but see that big ring light up there, and it's actually pretty nice. I would highly recommend a ring light, especially if you're a coin collector. It does really well at just balancing out the lights. You don't get any hot spots, and everything looks natural, which is nice. But yeah, got a 38. Grooving along there, looking pretty sweet. 38S, 39. And yeah, 39S. Pretty sweet looking coins. But yeah, in case you're wondering, this is actually how these are done on the websites when they're selling coins, like on eBay. They use a ring light, and it gives you that perfect lighting balance. And I know what you're thinking. 1942 isn't an over one, and it is unfortunately not. But sometimes I like to think it is. Sometimes I really think I see it there, like just barely, and it's the rare 42 over 1, or maybe even the 42D over 1. I'm just like, it's probably there. I'm probably just not seeing it. But I have not owned one, but I have held one before. It's such a weird feeling because it's like it just looks so normal until you look up close and you realize that it's actually like special. It's like, oh my gosh, it's actually special. But here's the rest of these items here. The 44D, the 44S, the 44S, yes, and the 45, and the 45D, and 45S. Okay, so here is the 45S. Now, I know you're going to think this is not the Micro S, and you're right, it's actually not. It's the regular S. And I know some of you were wondering where exactly is the 1945 Micro S Mercury Dime, and I'm assuming you'd probably like to see it. So I went ahead and brought it out of hiding. This is the 1945 Micro S Mercury Dime. Got this a little while ago. This one here, you can actually get a good look at this one here. I'm going to zoom in for you. There is the Micro S right down there. So the Micro S is, in a sense, not really an error coin, but more of a variety. In 1945, the San Francisco Mint actually used previous mint mark dies to punch this in to their die. They originally were using the mint mark for 1907 Filipino coins that were minted at the San Francisco Mint at a branch department for foreign trade. So if you actually look at the mint mark here, you can see it is incredibly, remarkably similar to the 1907 mint mark that you will find on the Filipino coinage, the silver coinage and such. So it's more or less not an error, but more of a variety. And one of the nicest ways to top off your Mercury Dime collection by having one of these in the set. So let's get a good look there at the obverse. As you can also tell too by this coin, I have not put it in the Dansko album. And I'm thinking to myself, why haven't I done that? You know what? I don't really know. I think I should just go ahead and put it in there because why not make the collection even more valuable? Condition-wise, I feel this is probably a good, solid, very fine 20. Because you can see the cross bands, the ribbons, you can see the ribbons going diagonally. You can definitely see those. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Should I add this to the Dansko album? I definitely think it's a great idea to add it to the album. I just kind of kept it aside because it was already in a 2x2, and putting a coin in a 2x2 is kind of, sometimes it's a hassle, especially if you don't have the right size one. But there you go, everybody. There is the 1945 Micro S. Woo! Right there. But let me know what you think of this video. Please let me know what you think of the collection. I'd like to hear your opinions. And let me know what you think about the Mercury Dimes. Do you think those grades are fair, the price I paid for those? And also, if you have not checked out the last videos from this, check them out right over here, right now. That'll show you the videos from my last 2 videos. Part 2 is right there, and Part 1 is also somewhere on this page. Go check it out. I think you will enjoy. And check out this video down here as well. I think you'll find it super entertaining, fascinating. And as always, thanks everyone for watching. This is Kyle, and this has been Minted in History. And I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye for now.